put your attention here and then you observe breathing. He didn't indicate anything physical. You understand? But we all very instinctively were the nose lah, the chest lah, the stomach lah, the tummy lah, abdomen. Do it slowly. Abdomen. I think I got a problem with this word. Stomach lah, stomach. Okay, but that's physical. Whereas the Buddha, when he taught, the breathing is here. He didn't say chest. He said put your attention before you. Then observe breathing in and out. If you take him literally, right, put the attention before the face. Paramukha is around the face. Okay, so different monks, different teachers will teach different places. Do not then perceive that that's the correct one, that's the only one. Because if you go by the sutta, the Buddha is around here, observe breathing in and out. Okay? So if you put it around here, observe breathing in and out, it's not a physical space. It's not here. It's not. Parimukha means here. But if you observe it, you go quiet, right? What do you observe? Where do you observe breathing? Where do you observe breathing? It's experiential. You're all Anapanasati champion, right? All Anapanasati champion. Where do you observe breathing? Where? Breathing is like that, ma. Because it's the body, ma. Right? Actually, to me, it sounds like a rhythm. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. It sounds like a rhythm. Okay? So for those of you who necessarily must have the sensation of the breathing in the physical form, get to this point, you have a problem. Cannot feel body how? But the breathing is still there. Who asked you feel breath?
No, not breath. The breathing, the rhythm, it gets lost.
Then what it means is your sati fades, would not sharp enough. For this practice, you still want to observe the very subtle breathing. That's the difference. I understand what you're saying, okay? Once you see this, for you see this light, or you see the mind, or you see the color, I don't care what you see. Okay, that subtle change. Then after that, it goes into the mind, right? It goes into the mind, then with the breathing. But for this method, you still got to recall, remember, hold on to this breathing in the background. It's not easy. It is. I know it's not easy, but you must hold because that's required of you. This is the method. So even as you gladden the mind, concentrate, is to still it, to hold it, to deepen the focus, and then to let it go. You still got to hold on to this breathing. The mindfulness of breathing in and out. You still got to do that. And I know it is not easy because the mind wants to just follow into that stillness, right? But no, you must maintain awareness. Because if you don't maintain awareness, how to observe impermanence, how to perceive, contemplate impermanence, how? We follow it into the mind already, into the arupa jhana, then how? Okay? So by holding on to this mindfulness of breathing, you maintain sanya, sharp enough. alert enough to then turn around and do contemplation of impermanence and fading away. Cessation is to calm it down. Stop. You drop. Cessation happens only when you drop craving. You don't drop craving, no cessation. Okay? But then it will start again. You will hold again. Then you must remember to relinquish. Now, all this Arahan style, to this level of quiet, concentrating the mind. So sharpen the focus. And then observe the letting go of the mind. Freeing it, letting it go. You will feel free. You let go and boom, there's a sense of freedom.
And then we are supposed to observe impermanence.
Then you recall, then you will recall. What did you do? There's this impermanence. And as you observe, actually, the fading away. So this fading away is the choice of Bhikkhu Bodhi. Your mind experiences dukkha because the mind has craving. The mind has craving. That's why it has dukkha. No, this is in the meditation. Holding on is craving. Letting go is liberating. So in order to have the jhana is conditioned. No, letting go is when you put it down, when you're not holding, when you don't hold, you will feel release. You feel joy. So this mind is samadhi mind. It's a samadhi mind. When you get to the main part is the piti and the sukha, that portion. You get to the portion, then you slowly slow down, and then you just watch it gently. Okay. Your sanya must be very sharp. My advice to you, the sanya has to be very sharp so that you know exactly what is happening here and now. Okay? And holding on to the breathing is to help your sanya stay on track. It doesn't drift or it doesn't go into the jhana, but it continues to be able to observe clearly. Okay? Okay, done. Girimānanda Sutta. So then what does it mean for us in daily life? No need to see one final round, but what does it mean for us in daily life? Which one do you think it is well within your comfort zone to apply? Which one? Who say number one? Perception of impermanence. That's the one I will apply of the aggregates. How will you apply? I will apply then. How you apply? Not sure. Huh? Oh, okay. You misinterpreted my how. Yes, I know it's the impermanence of the aggregates. But on a daily basis, what would you do to remind yourself to perceive like this? Will you be trying to remind yourself every hour, 5 minutes? Or are there specific points in your sitting that you want to perceive this? So I'm going to sit, I'm going to watch my breathing. Embedded into my sitting meditation or my sitting, I will devote a bit of time observing the impermanence of the aggregates. Will it be something like this? Something like that, okay? So you must have some idea. Not aspirational, I will apply. And then after you walk out the door, kin. Next year come again, okay? Cannot like that. So what I would like you all to do is to review in your group, in your small group, you will review as a group, okay? As a group. You all have your suttas, right? I don't need to flip up and down. Okay? So in your small group, you sit with each other and you talk to each other, suggest to each other how you think you will apply the Girimānanda suttas, the guidance in the Girimānanda sutta. How's that? You don't have to apply all 10. It is not possible. Make it reality, make it practical and possible so that you really will put it into play.